Hi there, welcome to Two Birds. This is a morning flow, an energizing flow to enliven your whole body when you're short on time. We'll get started straight away, just coming to stand at the top edge of your mat, anchoring down through all four corners of your feet, big toes to the little toes, outer and inner edges of your heels, extending the fingers down toward the floor and the crown of your head up toward the ceiling. Gently rolling the shoulders up toward your ears, sliding the shoulder blades down your spine, and just conscious that you're not swaying through the low back spine, gently lengthening the tailbone down toward the floor. And we'll start really gently here, just warming up the spine and also warming up your breath, your lungs, taking your hands to your heart center. Take a big breath in, reach the arms up overhead, send the gaze up. And as you exhale, dive forward. Big bend in the knees as you fold, hinge from the hips. Inhale, coming up halfway, your hands to your shins, send the gaze forward. And as you exhale, soften your knees and fold in. Inhale, push down through your feet, reach up overhead. Exhale, hands to the heart. And this time, linking the thumbs, space your fingers, take a big arch up and back. As you exhale, sweep the hands behind the back, interlace your fingers and fold, bending the knees, torso on the thighs. As you breathe in, release the hands to the shins, half lift. And as you exhale, refold, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise to stand, come all the way up. And as you exhale, bring the hands back to the heart, soften the gaze. Inhale, reach the arms up. A variation here, a side stretch, taking your right hand to your left wrist. And as you breathe out, tip over to your right side, lengthening through the left side of the waist, spiraling the chest open. Big breath in brings you up, and exhale over to the other side. Inhale, coming up, press the palms. And as you exhale, dive forward, a little bend in the knees as you fold. Inhale, coming up halfway. And exhale, refold over the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise to stand. As you breathe out, take the hands to the heart. The next sequence we'll do is called Breath of Joy. And it's a really nice breathing practice to waken and energize your whole body if you're feeling a little fatigued this morning or not as well rested. And in this practice, we lengthen our inhales to stimulate the central nervous system and just get all your energy flowing in your body. So they're quick, rapid-fire breaths as you breathe in. Sweep your arms up overhead, breathe in. Sip a little bit more air in, breathe the arms out. Inhale, reach the arms up, and then part the lips, let it go. Breathe in, and exhale. Breathe in, breathe in. Breathe in all the way up to the chest and exhale, let it go. And just stay with that sequence, breathing in. Don't worry what it looks like. Let it go. Just warming up the body. Keep a little bend, a softness in the knees as you move through the sequence. Breathing in and in. Fill up, let it go. 3 more. Inhale, 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 let it go. Breathe in, let it go. Breathe in, last one. Breathe in, big breath. Let it go. Hold here, fold over the legs. And just go ahead, catch your opposite elbows there. Let your head drop toward the floor, gently tractioning your spine. And rest the rhythm of your breath. Finding an even rhythmic cadence to your breath. pushing evenly down through the feet, raising the sit bones. And just keeping your torso sitting on your thighs, so you've got a safe back bend through the low back spine. Releasing the hands to the floor, hang in ragdoll, and on a slow inhale, unwind the spine, come all the way up to stand. Reach the arms overhead, and as you exhale, take your hands to your heart. And then coming to stand back at the top edge of the mat, if you moved away, bring the toes together and we'll start to flow. Standing in Tadasana. Inhale, send the arms up overhead, send your gaze up to the tip of the thumbs. As you exhale, dive forward over the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, rising up halfway, extending the front of your spine. And as you exhale, step back, plank pose, top of your push-up. Take a big breath in here. And as you exhale, lower the knees, untuck the toes, take your buttocks to your heels. Inhale, coming up onto all fours, and arch the spine, soften the belly, send the gaze up. And as you exhale, round the spine, hug the belly in, drop your head. One more round, inhale, arching the spine, widening through the collarbones. Exhale, rounding the spine, hug the belly in. Coming back to a neutral spine, send the gaze forward and shift forward, shoulders over the wrists, and then lower slow all the way down to the floor. Setting up for a back bend, bring your toes together, knees together, elbows lightly in toward your rib cage, and gently peel up as you feel yourself breathe in. And as you exhale, roll back down, taking the fingertips out wide to the side, elbows up toward the ceiling, breathe in and peel up a little bit more. Keeping the legs strong, exhale, roll down. Take the hands forward a little further, breathe in, come up a little higher. And exhale all the way down, hands around the ribs, elbows in, roll back. Balasana, child's pose, buttocks to your heels. Inhale, coming up onto all fours. And as you exhale, tuck your toes, lift your sit bones up and back, keeping a big bend in the knees. Draw your chest back toward your thighs. First downward dog for the class. Just start to walk out through the heels, anchoring down into your hands, spreading all your fingers, and feeling an energy running up the arms to the shoulders, broadening through your upper back, length through the sides of your waist. And then just be still. 2 more deep breaths, in and out. Eye gaze steady and your jaw soft. Bring your toes together here at the back of the mat. Raise your right leg up and back and take it up nice and high. Point the right toes. And as you exhale, bring the knee in toward your nose. Rock your shoulders over your wrists. Inhale, reach the right leg up and back. And as you exhale, lightly step forward in between your hands. With your fingertips on the floor, walk your right foot over into the right lane, just a little. Left foot in the left lane. Taking your hands to your hips, come into a high lunge. Bring the chest upright and sinking a little bend in the back knee so your pelvis feels level. Breathing wide into the ribs, softening your shoulders down, feeling anchored and steady in the heel of your front foot, balls of the back toes. Reach the arms forward here and you're just going to flip the palms out. We'll take a shoulder stretch. Taking your left hand on top, press the palms together and slowly take the arms up alongside your ears. Reaching up to the edge of your fingers. Stretching up through the sides of the waist, through the reach of your hands. Take a deep breath in here. And as you exhale, just gently open out into Warrior Two. You're going to anchor your back heel, perhaps lengthening your stride, making sure you can see your toes off the front ledge of your knee. Arms out wide to a T, stretching across the chest, collarbones nice and wide. Let the hips sink down, keep your back legs super firm. Inhale here, reverse your warrior, keeping the legs where they are, and you can gaze down if it bothers your neck. Just finding a little bit of space and ease through the right side of your waist. And as you exhale, windmill the hands to the floor, frame your front foot. And you want to keep your right knee right over your ankle here. Walk your fingertips forward, might like to step forward lightly, so your fingertips are off the front edge of the mat there. And as you exhale, just draw the left knee to the back of the right calf. Step it back and pick up the pace. You'll find you'll get a little bit of warmth in the top of the right thigh there and the buttocks muscles. Take your breath with you as you move. 3 more, 1, and that's 2, 3. Step it back into a runner's lunge. Walk the hands back, reframe your front foot. Sink the hips down, keeping the back thigh lifting up in space. From here, left hand down to the left lane, right hand to the sky, open up for a twist. Breathing here, little pulse in the hips, and staying on the balls of the back toes. 1 more big breath in. And as you exhale, take your right hand to the floor, step back quietly, downward facing dog. Inhale, float forward to a high push-up, hugging in through the belly. Exhale, lower the knees, buttocks to the heels, breathing out. Inhale, all fours here. Send the hips forward, shoulders over the wrists. Elbows in, slow, low push-up with control, all the way to the floor. Bring the toes together, knees together. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, peel down, fingertips out by the side, tippy your hands. Inhale, come up a little higher. Exhale, lower down. Hands a little further forward, inhale. Lifting up a little higher. Exhale, peel all the way down. Hands around the ribs, elbows in. Downward facing dog. Second side coming up, bring the toes together or keep it moving. Left leg reaching up. Exhale, knee to the nose, breathe out. Big breath in, reach up. Exhale, step lightly forward. Left foot in between your hands. So just checking here, left foot in the left lane, right foot in the right lane. Little bend in the back knee, hands to the hips, and bringing yourself upright. I'm just finding a steadiness here in the lower half of your body. A lightness, a lift in your torso, steady gaze. Reaching the arms forward here, flip the palms out. Your right hand on top now. Press the palms, reach the arms up. Until you feel bright and expanded all the way across the chest and lengthening all the way down through the top of your right thigh. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, anchor your back heel, open out, Warrior Two. Torso straight up and down. And feeling the knife edge of your right foot firmly anchored on the floor. Front knee hinging forward toward a right angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior here, just keeping the legs where they are. Softly send the gaze down. Sending breath and space into the left side of the ribs. Windmill the hands to the floor, frame your front foot. Pop up onto the back toes. And shorten your stance, walk the fingertips forward, tapping your right knee to the back of the left calf now. And then pick up the pace, tapping back, forward. Exhale as the knee comes in. Keeping the left leg super straight. Not straight, actually bent. And in position, not letting it move. One more here, stepping back, runner's lunge. Walk the hands back. Right hand stays down in the right lane, left hand to the sky, and enjoy your twist. Lifting up through the left fingertips, little pulse in the hips. Your right thigh lifting up in space. Big deep breath in here. And exhale, hand to the floor, stepping back, plank pose. Send the gaze forward. As you exhale, knees to the floor, take a rest, buttocks to the heels as you feel yourself breathe out. All fours as you breathe in. And chest forward all the way to the floor, lowering slow. Legs together, inhale, low baby cobra. Exhale, peel down, fingertips out by the side, elbows up, breathe in, coming up a little higher. Exhale, peel down. Hands a little further forward. Inhale. Breathing out. Hands back by the ribs, elbows in, up onto all fours. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. And take 4 or 5 big, deep, resting breaths. Should feel a little warmth in your body now, a little bit more wakeful. Taking a deep breath in, look forward, bring the toes together, and either a light hop or step to the top edge of the mat. Inhale, coming up halfway. Exhale and fold over the legs. Bending your knees deeply, coming into chair pose here. Pause and sink a little deeper. So you just want to make sure you can see your toes here, buttocks back and down, firm belly lengthening down through the tailbone. And then lift up energetically through the sides of the waist to the edge of the fingers. Big deep breath in. And as you exhale, rise to stand, hands to the hips. Stepping back nice and wide with the left foot. Turn your heels in, your toes out. So you've got 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock with your toes there. Wide stance. And then just slowly bend the knees down, coming into temple pose. Take your hands to the top of your knees and let your shoulders shrug up toward your ears. Take a little rock side to side, let the inner thighs stretch toward your knees. Nice slow shoulder stretch for your middle upper back here. Just drop your right shoulder forward, left shoulder back. Send the gaze up over the left shoulder. And then roll it around to the other side. Left shoulder forward, right shoulder back. Once more with your breath. Just moving kindly in your body and smoothly with your breath. Coming back to center, fingertips on the floor here, and just parallel the feet, and then shift over to your right knee, straighten the left leg. Shift over to your left leg, straighten the right leg. And just stay with this sequence. If you're tight there in the hamstrings, inner thighs, or you can come down just a little deeper. Left toes would now point toward the ceiling, over to the left foot, right toes toward the ceiling, and just try and avoid locking your knee back there, keeping the quads engaged. One more each side, just flowing with your breath. And then walk yourself around to the front edge of the mat. Frame your front foot. And staying here in a runner's lunge. And then from here, hugging the left knee in and up toward your belly. Shoot the duck, send the left leg all the way through and come to sit on your buttocks. And then from here, a twist. Take your right foot to the outside of your left leg and take your left heel toward your right buttocks. And if that feels too twisted up for you, please feel free to keep the left leg extended. Right fingertips behind you, take a big breath in, send your left arm up toward the ceiling. And as you exhale, just go ahead, hug the front knee and gently twist. So just remembering in all your twists, you're coming around incrementally, letting your breath lead your movement. Big breath in, expanding through the ribs, firming the belly as you breathe out to twist. One more deep breath in, and exhale, release. Leaning back onto your forearms here, and just bike the legs out, give them a little swish. Both legs out straight in front of you. Bend your left knee now, left foot to the outside of your right leg, right heel to your left buttocks, or right leg out straight. Try and anchor down through your left buttocks so you feel really steady and firm in your leg, in your buttocks. Grounded in your seat, lifting up tall. Left fingertips behind you, right hand to the ceiling, breathe in. And as you exhale, go ahead, hug the front knee and sneak your way into your twist. Big breath in, slow breath out to twist. And twist not only give your internal organs a rub down there, very stimulating for the central nervous system, helpful to help you wake up and feel enlivened, energized. One more deep breath in. And exhale, release. Send your legs out straight here. Last one. Feet about hip width apart, give yourself a little bit of space. Lifting up nice and tall. Reach the arms up overhead, flex your toes back toward you. And as you exhale, walk your hands either side of your legs, fold forward. So try not to aggressively reach here, just floating forward with the cue of your breath. And inhale to lift. And exhale to fold, softening your shoulders. Back of both of your legs are pressing into the mat, so the legs stay active. And you feel like you're tipping forward from your hips as opposed to your low back spine. So be less interested about reaching your toes if they're far away here, and more just about letting go and safely folding forward. Taking one more big breath in. And exhale, release. Gently rolling up. And please take a few minutes here to rest back in Shavasana or sit quietly in meditation to complete your practice. Even if it's just for a few minutes, give yourself a little pause, a little rest before you step into the rest of your day. Palms face up to the side of your body. Shuffling out any restlessness from your body and feeling for evenness, balance through the back of your buttocks, smooth and unwrinkled through the upper back, the shoulders. Closing the eyes, and if you've got a sigh, just let it out of your mouth. And rest. Letting the hinge of your jaw relax. Letting your eyeballs fall away from your eyelids. Letting go of any squeezing, any gripping in the arms and the legs, all the way down to the edge of your body. And taking these last few moments of your practice will allow you to soak in the essence of your practice, resetting, letting the systems in your body relax. If you have a little bit more time, linger here. Otherwise, just bending your knees now, taking your feet to the floor, resting over to one side, letting your body go heavy, and then opening the eyes, adjusting to the light in your room, and dragging yourself back upright, coming to sit. Namaste, yogis. Have a great day.